This is question number 1 from homework number 10. The question says, look at the diagram below, then find the missing angles listed to the right. So the first angle that we're trying to find is angle FDH. FDH would be here, FDH, so this angle right here. Now this one, unlike the one in class, doesn't have hints of what to use. So we need to use those rules from our notes to figure out what comes first. So if I look at rule number 5 from my notes in class, rule number 5 says, all angles on a straight line will add up to 180 degrees, kind of like this picture that we drew. So on my paper, here's a straight line right here. And so we know that this angle plus this angle plus this angle would have to add up to 180. So 60 plus 65 plus something adds up to 180. When you set up that equation, you're going to do 180 equals 60 plus 65 plus x. Solve for x, and that will be your missing angle. That's what goes here. For the second angle, it says measure of angle CDE. So we're going to find C to D to E. So we need this angle right here. Now if we look at this angle, I'm going to grab a marker so that I can highlight what I want to show you. We can use our vertical angle rules here. I know this and this make an X. So if I know one of the angles down here, I know that the opposite angle, the vertical pair, will be the same. So if this bottom angle is 65, we know that this one is also going to be 65. Then our next one is CDA. I'm going to label that 65. CDA, so C to D to A. So there's a couple ways that we could do this one. Probably the simplest way is to use the rule that we just talked about, where it said all angles on a straight line will add up to 180 degrees. I have a straight line right here. So I know that 60 plus 65 plus something, whatever this angle that I'm trying to find is, would add up to 180. So again, you can set up that same equation. You can say 180 equals 60 plus 65 plus x. And actually, when you look at our equation from up here, those are the same two angles, which makes sense because this one, FDH, is the vertical pair to this angle. Here's the x right there, so opposite angles are going to be the same. And then our final question, ADG. So A to D to G. Well, this one we can also use the vertical angle rule. I'm going to grab another color of marker to show you this one. So ADG, here's that angle right here. And if I extend it to make that x, there's our x. I know that this angle and this angle have to be the same. So if this one is 60, then this one also has to be 60. And then our final question says the interior angles of a triangle all add up to 180 degrees. What is the measurement of CAD? So interior angles, that means inside angles of a triangle. So 100 plus whatever this was, which I guess we can do the math really quick on this. So 60 plus 65 would be 125 plus x equals 180. And then subtract 125, subtract 125. This cancels and we have x equals 10 minus 5 would be 5, 7 minus 2 would be 5, and 1 minus 1 is nothing. So I now know that this measurement right here is 55. So now let's go to that last question. Interior angles of a triangle all add up to 180 degrees. What is the measurement of CAD? So what it's saying is that all the inside angles of a triangle have to add to 180. So 100 plus 55 plus something equals 180. To set up that equation, you're going to say 180 equals, and then our other two angles. 100 for this angle, 55, and this will be x because we don't know it. 100 plus 55 plus x. Again, solve this for x. First by combining these two. I'll combine them for you. 155 plus x equals 180, and then solve for x. So I'll let you do that on your own, and you can put the answer right there.